I think that this is going to be my final year on YouTube. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Tired of it. You can't you can't be a black man on this platform and win. Not unless you are acting like a complete jackass. Not unless you are on here completely throwing your women away to the trash, congratulating non-black men on being with them, or warning them of being with these women because these women are so-called the death of the black community or not good enough for any man. You only win on platforms where you spew hatred, but this particular website says it doesn't tolerate hatred and all that bullshit. But I can see it's bullshit to begin with, because to this day there are still hate channels on here. They've probably gotten strikes and stuff for community guidelines and shit like that, but they are still here. You see, YouTube used to be a fun place, but YouTube is no longer a fun place at all, because you cannot be who you want to be on here. And despite me being a positive person, there's still bullshit to deal with. You cannot win. And it's not about having thick skin, because I don't give a shit about what people say about me, but really, I am really getting to the point where, yes, I made another channel, and I will try to put as much content on as I can for the rest of the year. But I believe that 2019 is going to be the end for me. If I'm here in 2020, that will be amazing, but I'm really not seeing hope anymore. I'm really not seeing hope at all. As much as I love my people, and I really, really do. It's like we just, I'm not even going to say we love chaos, because I already know about that. We enjoy that drama shit, but I don't know, most of us just we support this assimilation. We support it. You can't argue with someone that believes in assimilation to the dominant society. You can't argue with someone that dates out, because they will give you every excuse in the book of why they do. They will never acknowledge that there are bad things that happen to people in interracial relationships as well. They will never say how it's bad that this black person was killed for being an innocent person and just mind their own business, but they will definitely defend the people that commit these heinous acts against our people and against their people. But they don't believe that it's their people to begin with. I don't give a fuck if it's a black screen. If you don't like if you don't like me talking right now, you don't like the fact that you can't see anything, then just leave the fucking video. That's all I can tell you. I'm just sick and tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. It's like, you try to live your life as an individual, and you're still going to be affected even if you don't speak up about the shit that you see, because eventually you're going to be affected by it. Even if you're not affected by it immediately, it will affect you someday. Someday you might get stopped by the police. Someday you might be the victim of a hate crime. Someday you will get that wake-up call and realize, oh, even if you don't think you're black, you are. You got black people on here talking about we shouldn't, combine our efforts and, try to link up with African people. We should look at African people as the enemy. I don't understand how you even think for a moment that you're going to get anywhere if you don't have allies to help you in this situation that you're in. You think this shit is a game. You think this is motherfuckers just on here talking. I feel sorry for the people who are so fucking delusional that they believe that interracial dating is a revolutionary act, which it's not, that it ends racism, which it doesn't, that being enemies with African people is the best option for black people because African people are taking over and African people are replacing black people, which they're not. They talk about the immigration of all these Africans, Jamaicans, and other people from the continent coming over here and replacing black people. You got mad when you had the Black Panther movie talking about how Killmonger was the real hero and Black Panther was the villain. I understand what you're saying because I understand the concept of Killmonger, but that Africans versus African Americans shit was just fucking stupid. It was just really fucking stupid, and you fell for it hook, line, and sinker. You let all these fucking channels these people who are on here that believe that they are scholars and they are fucking PhDs in psychology and in life tell you what you should be thinking, what you should be thinking on your own. Now, many of you are thinking on your own, but unfortunately, you do need a little bit of guidance when it comes to the way you approach racism and discrimination in this world, because there are many of you out there that believe that racism and discrimination are non-existent, and they still are here. They're still here. Tell that to the people who lost their lives because of hatred, because of racism. Tell that to Sandra Bland, all right? Tell that to Philando Castile. Tell that to Trayvon Martin. Tell that to all these people. I'm not going to name all of them, but tell them to all these people who lost their lives because of that. That, you know, tell that to their families that racism doesn't exist. Got so many. I mean, I would think that white people would hate my ass for what I do on here, because I'm upping black women and I'm talking against racism as a whole. And most of them support racism because most of them are quiet about racism to begin with. But you would think that the white people would hate me more. I got more hatred from my own people. Black women and black men alike on this channel. I got love for my people as well, which is great. But I got a lot of hatred for my own people when I do videos on this channel or my other channels. They're the ones that flag videos about kissing, and they're the ones that flag videos and, you know, this like videos and shit like that, because they don't like the fact that I'm actually speaking the truth here, what's really happening in the world. They want the truth to be denied. They want the hatred, the division between black people to continue. And to be a black person and want your own people to be divided, you are a disgusting human being as far as I'm concerned. Why would you want that to happen? These are the same people that support interracial dating. These are the same people that probably want to interracially date or are themselves in interracial relationships or have biracial children, okay? People are easily offended now. I'm only offended by things that actually are offensive, like if it's a racist thing and it's blatantly racist. But people these days are offended by everything. Tell a woman she's beautiful, she's offended. Take a woman's hand and kiss her, kiss her hand, she's offended. Oh, that's sexual harassment. This world has really gone to hell. We've got people here who have, gender free something. There's some kind of law where people are gender free now. They're not just male or female. You got a white girl, and I'm not defending her, but it does make sense to kind of defend what she was talking about. She said that there are only two genders, and guess what happened to her? She got banned from her channel. I don't know what's wrong with this world. I don't know if the devil has finally shown himself. I don't know if to me, I feel like the world has been flipped over. Like we were on one side and that side was already screwed up, but it was half decent enough for us to live in. But we just completely got flipped all the way over now. We're on the shitty side and everything is shitty now. Of course you have good days still. You go outside, you go hang out with your family, your friends, your wife, your husband, whatever, your children. But there are so much more shitty days than anything else. Look at the president that we have. Look at the president that we have. He shuts down the government because he's not getting what he wants, and people are trying to make money, and they have to sell their cars and their own family heirlooms to make money, and then he's going to shut the government down again. Look at all the stuff that is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, and you tell me that this world is not there's nothing wrong with this world. This is not this is a post-racial society. When we have like numerous racist acts taking place every day, we have these companies blatantly showing racism towards black people, and we're supposed to believe we live in a post-racial society. Let me educate you people on something, because if we live in a post-racial society, that means that racism does not exist anymore. Nobody is discriminated against or treated like trash because of the color of their skin. Interracial dating is acceptable. Things where we are getting along take precedent over things that make us divide ourselves. But that is not happening. Interracial dating is never going to be acceptable. I don't give a fuck how many times they thought statistics at you. It's never going to be accepted because there's two different worlds at play here. And 9 times out of 10, the people that are getting involved in these relationships know that these relationships are wrong, but they're doing it anyway because they think it's a great thing to do. It's a trend. It's trendy. It's exciting. There's nothing exciting about it at all. There's nothing exciting about it at all. You think that because you have the mindset of a Republican or a Democrat, or you have a mindset of a person who thinks that black people deserve to get what they get, that you're going to somehow assimilate into them and be them, you're still going to be black at the end of the day. And if they look at you and they get angry at you for some reason or other, they're going to call you the N-word. I don't understand why black people are throwing other black people under the bus and thinking that they're better than other black people when they get out of the neighborhoods that they're in. You're not better than anybody. You're still black at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck who you're married to. I don't give a fuck what country club you get into. I don't give a fuck what kind of circles you're in. You're still black. But you think that because you get with someone who's white, you get with someone who's non-black, all of a sudden you're better than everybody else. That's not the way it works. And, you know, dumbasses dislike my videos because at this point, you have to be a fucking idiot to not understand what is really happening in this world. You have to be an idiot. One thing I've said, I'm sticking to this. I'm sticking to it. I don't preach hatred on my channel. I never will. I don't even tell you to go out there and kill anybody because of the color of skin or because of the gender that they have. Because it doesn't make any sense. Violence, and more violence? No. But there are some things that I want to say on this platform that I can't say because when Google bought YouTube, all the fun that you had, all the freedom that you had on this particular website is gone now. It's gone. You say one little thing and offend somebody because they have all these advertisers now, and you are gone. Trust me. For the longest time, people kept trying to get these kissing videos going. They don't violate the terms of YouTube's service. There's other people with channels that have movies where people are getting naked and they've got age restrictions just like my shit. So stop it already. It doesn't make any sense. They can't get me on one thing, so they try to get me on another, and it still fails. Just leave me alone. It's not gonna work. But that's another reason I want to get out of here because you know, I'm sick of people, you know, attacking my channel. And I'm not saying, oh God, my channel. No, I'm not saying it at all. It's just pathetic because as much as I will talk about what these hateful people do, and I'll go to certain channels and talk in the comment section to certain people and try to debate them, I'm not going to fully go to somebody's channel and dislike their videos and, you know, flag their shit because I don't feel that much for them that I need to do that. But the fact that I don't like interracial dating, which is the best trend ever to lots of people now, they hate me, so they want to get me out of here like they got me out of here last time. It's not going to work. I have the second channel too dedicated to black women. And the funny thing about that, I dedicate my channel to black women and still no love. I do get love from black women though, so I appreciate the black women that do show me love because I'm not doing this to get you in bed. I'm not doing this to get recognition, but I would like the channel to be recognized. I don't want me to be recognized, but recognize the channel as somewhere that you can go as a black woman and hear beautiful words about yourself, hear uplifting words about yourself, because all the words that I say about a black woman are true. I'm probably one of the only motherfuckers on here who actually tells you what I feel from my heart, because I really sincerely love black women. But of course the swirlers, they know I don't love them, so they say, oh no, he doesn't love black. I have to love all of you in order to love black women. I have to love the swirlers, and I have to love the ones who don't swirl. No, I don't have to love the swirlers at all. Why should I love a group of black women that don't love black men? Because they believe that all black men are evil, all black men are no good. So why the fuck in the world would I show any of you love when you think of me and you don't even know who the fuck I am or what I'm about, but you will already categorize me as a man that will do no good? Some women told me on my other channel, when I told them I was married to the African woman that I'm married to now, my Nigerian queen, they told me, oh, it's only a matter of time before you leave her or get her pregnant and then she's going to be by herself. That is totally disrespectful, and you're lucky that I didn't lose my damn mind or lost my cool and cursed the hell out of you. Because that's disrespecting not only my life, my wife, but that's disrespecting, you know, my marriage. But that's why I said you can't really win on here. You can't. If there was well, they have Black Junction, but if there was something that was big for a long time that black people could go to, I would definitely go to it and leave here for good. Because we're in their house, we got to play by their rules. And if they say something is wrong, then they're going to say something is wrong. You can't argue it. You can't argue it. For the most part, every video that I've done that's been flagged, I've always got my videos back. But why keep going through that bullshit? Why keep going through the nonsense of someone trying to take you down when they can't? It's just aggravating. It really is, because these people have no life. They act like children. They don't want your opinion to be heard, but they'll allow people to talk about how they love interracial dating, how much it's good to be with a white man or a white woman, how bad it is to be with a black woman. All the hate can continue, but the channel that's actually telling you the truth, and the channel that's actually uplifting black women and talking about how these black men who talk badly about these women must be stopped, that's wrong. You can't do that. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if I flip the script and I start talking bad about black women, you will see a jump in my subscriber base. But now, because I'm dedicating my channels to black women and I'm talking about how much I love them, my subscription base doesn't go anywhere. It stays exactly where it is. Views go up and down. Subscriptions come and go. The channel gets played with. That didn't happen on my first channel. My first channel was up every day. Now, it's not happening. But let me be a white man and tell black women just how sexy and gorgeous they are and how much I want to date them and marry them. And all them black women will be on my channel like a fly sticking to shit. It's just pathetic at this point how society has become. It's pathetic the way that there are many black people in our communities acting towards each other, and it just sickens me to my stomach. So really, seriously, like, I'm doing these two channels and then the Revolutionary Minds channel. I think I'm gonna have to be going with this YouTube shit at the end of the year, December of 2019. If I am somehow still here in 2020, I will be as shocked as you. That's pretty much all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand it. This is just I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. As always, you can leave me your comments in the comment section. We could talk about it, but it's just like this is just depressing. It really is. It's depressing at this point. Everybody loves to be an interracial dating person right now. They congratulate people that get out there and get into these relationships, and it just sickens me to my core, the way that we act as black people towards each other. We show each other so much hatred and then so much love to the people that don't deserve the love that we give them. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. If you got this far, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. If you didn't get this far, then I guess my words fell on deaf ears. Anyway, I'm out. I'll talk to you.